So I say it's about time to look at some more SD Master Grade kits because I love them. I really do. I never in a million years would have thought we'd ever have SD Master Grades. I thought about it every once in a while, like it'd be cool to have something like that in SD with an inner frame, but God, the fact that it's a thing is crazy. So we're gonna start with the Freedom because I have another one. This is the clear variant, and I wish it was more mechanical clear. And if you don't know what that is, it's essentially crystal clear. Like you can see all the way through. You can see the inner frame perfectly fine. You don't have this like jizzy white plastic. So it would have been nice, but that's fine. This is, I guess, the way. I don't know. I'm assuming there's a real variant of this. I got this from. I didn't get it from Temu. I think I've seen this on Temu, but I got it from Superbot, which is another place. I haven't bought anything from them for quite a while now, just because their shipping is so weird and obtuse. So, not a huge deal, really. I find they weren't getting. I mean, I have seen some things I wouldn't mind picking up, but not enough to justify trying to figure out what the shipping might be. Like you can have somebody actually. I guess you can pay a little bit to have someone calculate it, which makes it cheaper. But it's just a guessing game. You want to like try and make sure you don't go crazy with the shipping costs. But anywho, that besides the point. This thing looks amazing. The Freedom, it's the first one in the line, which is weird, and it's still a really good one. I need to get the aerial. I keep saying that, and I'm going to get it sometime. I actually saw it at a local shop, and it was $65. I don't remember if I mentioned this or not. And I was like, oh, I'd really like to get it, but $65 is a lot. So, I don't know. And that's one thing. The backpack on this one doesn't stay on the best. But then again, how many times are you going to be having it like this? Staying straight up, it'll be fine. And of course the shield plugs in here. The shield's perfectly fine when it connects to the arm. You got no problems with that. If anything, it's a tad too tight. Because it's a little worrisome pulling it out. But it'll stay. That sounded weird. And the beam rifle, which of course pegs onto. This will actually be easy to show because I don't have to worry about the backpack getting in the way. But yeah, it pegs nicely onto the back skirt. If I can find the hole, that is one thing about the clear plastic. It's a little more difficult to see that little. I mean, you can kind of see it right there. It's a little difficult to see it in the sea of white. Anyways, I got the good old peg in the hand. I don't remember if I put it in this one's hand or not. I think I just shoved it on the back and then forgot about it. It's fine though. And everything's relatively tight. The head you can see is a little bobbly. And I think that's about the weakest joint. Maybe I did try and put it in the hand and I found it was loose and that's why I put it on the basket. I've had this built for a while now. I was just waiting for something else that I'd finished in SD Master Grades to kind of do it together because I didn't want to just make one video with the one SD Master Grade. That's a recolor. Oh, that's really tight. Yeah, it is geared. I think I boo-booed with the gear. Well, we're not going to fiddle and fart with it too much. I don't want to break it. I like that these are like a silvery plastic now. Instead of like, I think they're gray normally. These little panels, I've mentioned how good they are. Well, on this knockoff, it is not. They don't want to stay. I think I glued them in because they wouldn't, like, they're supposed to hinge open. They don't hinge open. So, just going to have to twist the handle and get that peg into place that keeps it in its spot. So a little annoying. Yeah, okay. You know what? You can just leave there. But it does look cool. It's not my favorite. It is definitely my least favorite out of the three. Like the solid variant and the blue one that I've already shown off. I think this one's actually my favorite out of the three. Of course, solid is, the normal colors, which is always cool, but this is really nice. And I did see recently on Temu a Sakura color. I have a high grade version of it. I made a video, I think last year. But there is an SD Master Grade in that color, which I would like to get because it's pink and it's pretty. And I like it. But we'll just hold off on that for now. And this one is probably the least different in terms of all the variants of SD Master Grade kits that I've got. Because, I mean, it's essentially the appropriate color scheme for the Barbatos. Because you got the white, right? Okay. Now the gold instead of yellow, that's been done before on other kits, so that's alright. But then you got purple for the big V-fin, which looks good. And I like the black. I'm going to call it black. Could be a super dark brown. We'd call it black for like the blue. It does look good. And the gunmetal for the inner frame definitely helps too. And the eyes are the same color. I don't think they changed them. They look the same color of greeny bluish. Look, I love the set. It's so good with the SD Master Grades because you can really make detail in the head because they're so big. It's like, because it's like almost perfect size head size. Perfect size head size, yeah. But everything holds up well. I love the clear purple on the clear pieces. I'm just repeating myself. Clear purple on the clear pieces. So, yeah, it's the only one out of all the Barbatos variants that has a different color of the clear. Every other one is like the pink. So I really like that. It really stands out. Well, yeah, I think it does anyways. Another thing, you don't have to use the gold at all if you don't want to. Because you have enough with the extra plates they give you to do this. Because I guess they really want you to have the purple for the V-fin. But they weren't going to just cut out the V-fin and have it separately. They're like, we'll just give you another plate. So if you want to have all purple, which I really thought about, but I also really like the gold on here. But yeah, you can do that. Although it also works for the other way. So if you don't want a purple V-fin, you do have the gold V-fin that you can have on there. Oh, I just really like the purple. And I was considering giving this all purple and then my official one all the gold instead of yellow. That would be cool. Whether it would actually work on the official, I don't know. But I'll try it sometime. And it's actually very tight in terms of holding together. It doesn't seem to have any problem. Pistons are good. I fought with those eyes the most out of any Master Grade SD kit I have. I don't know why, but it was really annoying. Sorry, the front skirt fell apart and I forgot what I was talking about. Anyways, yeah, we also have accessories, which, you know, it's standard stuff. Just, you know, different colors, which is the way it should be. And it's always funny how this SD Master Grade works with the hooking the weapons to the back, because the bigger ones, they're like, okay, we got to give you like a little gearing system, like, or these parts have to, these little tab pieces have to open up, so there'll be little clips that you can slide this down, where this gets like, just shove it into the back with a peg. That's all you gotta do. And that's what they could have done, I think, with the 1/100, instead of having like even a flippo tab and then a sliding port for the hole, cover it up and put it on. And that's what it did. It's been a while since I built the SD, the official Master Grade, not the SD. So I might have just forgotten. Anyways, of course, the katana here. I can't get the two halves together all the way. There's a space, and I think I see why. I missed this little piece of plastic right in here. They did try to undergate it, and it's good because, like I said, it has more. Or did I say it? I've done a couple of takes of this. I forgot if I did. But the white is more of a glossy coating. It might be like not. They might have done. I can't remember if they did undergating for the official. I don't think they did. That's fine. And I forgot the mace. Where are you, Mr. Mace? Wow, I couldn't find that for a while. But yeah, here's the mace in all of its mace glory. Has a little thing where you can open this up and the blades pop out some. It doesn't really lock in this one. I'm pretty sure the other one's locked, but this one's kind of loose. It won't like open up on its own, but it's just like, I think if a breeze hit it, it probably would. Now I haven't tried this in the hand, but why not? These holes might be slightly too big for these tabs. It happens, you know. No, that's pretty good. That is actually pretty good. Yeah, and having it in both hands would be even better. And I think I just popped the index finger off. Oh, no I didn't. Oh, maybe I did. Oh god, the other finger's popped off. I guess I opened the hand slightly. No big deal, quick fix. Of course, you can peg this onto the clips here. Oh, and I like that these are still movable. They won't stay in position because, I mean, they're just thin little, like, piston pieces, but it's nice that it does that still. But you can kind of clip this in. This one's a little hard to do. I have to, like, lift this piece up, and then that happens sometimes. But slide it into the connector. The little tight quarters. Boy, I forgot how much I hate the way the mace goes together. Oh, it's so annoying. Get everything lined up, and it's pretty bad on this one. So I'm just gonna leave it alone because the accessories aren't awful, but they're definitely not quite up to snuff. Can's not too bad, and it's got this weird color on here. I guess they all have that color, but it just looks weird. don't know if the color, if the camera's showing off just compared to the rest of it. I feel it should be all like this dark brown gunmetal color, but it's like greenish brown. It's weird. Not a big deal. I'm just pointing it out, you know. Something that I noticed. I think it just accentuated in this version. And as much as I like this one, my favorite is still this guy. This like gunmetal chrome. But this was really good. Like, it's a close second. It's weird that the official colors are not my favorites. I mean, I guess that makes sense because these are special. And there is I mentioned before, there is a variant of this from Bandai now. This actually came out before Bandai's version. Again, of course, it's P Bandai base exclusive garbage. But it's a different, I think all of it is the chrome color, where this one has brown. But I don't think they have this one with purple yet. Yeah, they might, you never know. And I still got one I'm actually building at this moment. I want to include it in this video. Unfortunately, I lost an eyepiece, and I knew it was going to happen eventually. I built so many, and I never did, but it was going to happen. And if I don't find it, it's going to be a one-eyed Willy, but that's fine.